in my block!
Intro. I'm going to do an intro today. This is Bowden Builders, eh? No, I can't do it. Sorry, can't do it. Right, I'm on the way to the yard. The plan today is meet at the yard. I've hired a digger from, if anyone's local to Liverpool Northwest, there's a guy, Dave. He's got a website called rentthisdigger.co.uk, I think it's called, and great prices, really nice fella. We've used him for years, for since 14 years ago, I think, when I first used him. He's got loads of little 1 ton diggers, and I think he does up to a 1.8 ton, and he'll drop it off, pick it up, and obviously you can pay him for fuel etc on the digger, but yeah, really really reasonable and really nice fella, yeah. So he's meeting me now, and I forgot my watch. He's meeting me now. I'm going to rent a 1 ton digger off him and just try and get this channel dug so I can ring the planning department and get them out to have a look. So I've got Ronnie, Phil. Ronnie's going to do all the welding on the yard and then help with obviously the trench. He's going to be on the jet wash if they find any roots, and then Luke is also on the yard, so Luke is going to start prepping the trailers to get painted. So if it's nice weather today, hopefully you can get the base coat on them. So I need to remember to drop off the rollers. We've got these rollers, and they only last about an hour or so with the paint that we're doing. It just seems to either stretch the roller and make it go weird. But yeah, it'd be good to get these trailers looking a bit better. So yeah, let's go and have a look at the yard. Here we go. Get everything out on the yard now, and I think it's the first time I've had to have the floodlight on. Shows you the time of year we're getting into. So yeah, get this ducting in and I can have floodlights in each corner, then light this all up, because health and safety say we have to have a floodlight, because we can't have people walking on this ground tripping over without obviously measures in place to make it safe for them. That box can go in the cupboard. So we just need to dig this path back, and I'm gonna go look outside, because on these trees you could see which way the roots go. So that tree doesn't have any roots coming this way, which is, strange or not, I don't know how many roots they normally have. It looks like they only have 4 main roots and then they span off. So I'm going to have a look at this one and give the lads an idea of roughly where they want to be doing, and then Ronnie can start jet washing here while Phil sort of scrapes it back. And then I need to take this to Welderfabber, is the arm for the digger. So at some point I need to try and squeeze that in and go and pick up the steel cladding. So we need galvanised cladding for the office where we've blocked one of the doors up, and I might some of the other containers. I'm going to have a look, so I've got to pick 2 more up, but I'm going to have a look at them to see whether that one's fine, of all the doors for it. I think that one's fine. We're going to keep them separate. It's just a door for this is about 350 quid. So it's do we have a door? Do we have 2? 700 quid. And it's it adds up when you're doing 6 trailers. And really, people coming to view them, if it was to ever sell them, they wouldn't be that bothered by the door or not. They'd probably think, oh well, if they want to change it or whatever, it'd be cheaper to put an internal door in. So have one external door and have an internal door between the toilet and the kitchen area, but then you lose that workspace. So I said I'm not going to cheap out on these, I'm going to do things properly, so we need to get the EPDM on today once it brightens up. And look at this now. You can tell I love buying machines. Need to put the cover on that as well. Right, let's wait for this digger fella, Dave, and just needs a good tidy up again, doesn't it? And get rid of these trims once, let me show you them. So, there's the train. Oh, they're heavy. So we've got, these are black metal trims, so they're just going to finish off that EPDM, lovely. I say I want to be on here, but I'm going to have to go to the extension job because I've got 3 lads on here, but I've got 6 lads on the extension job. So if something goes wrong on the extension job, the labour on there, you know, it's going to cost us a lot more. So that's the most, you know, critical job at the minute. However, I want to be on here because it's my yard. I want to make sure everything's done right. I enjoy it. But right, next thing will hopefully be the digger turning up. End of the day, hopefully we'll have wages number 1.
Yeah,
number one. 2, we're going to have everything stripped off these 3 trailers that so we can paint them, all the windows out, take the doors off, and Ronnie's just gone to pick up an orbital sander and some discs. I'm going to get these prepped, and then if Luke can get a base coat on, there's some rollers there, Luke. So, no.
Still haven't got one,
No, I've got one in my van. Found one. Can't remember where to put it though now. But if we can get a base coat on these, like sand over any bits that are flaking. And then in there, there's 4 tins. 2 of them are white. 2 of them are like a grey primer base coat.
Okay.
The noise of that digger compared to mine. Mine's like a bloody... Sounds like a lawnmower. It's like... Da, 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 da. That one's absolutely silent, isn't it? Sounds?
Right, let's see somebody off the top.
There we go. 200ml buckets. And then we'll have that one when we want to do the digging. So, sounds? Well, I'll be able to compare this now to the one I've been using, see how much difference it is. Yeah. Try that. What do you need first? Hold on, what do you need first?
Is that true?
What?
You used to be a hall monitor in school.
Along with a Jedi.
Yeah,
Right, so this one's flying through it at the minute, and we've found, where is it? Found another one here, so we've just fingered round that one. There's a big one, and then nothing really else. When you look outside, there's only a couple that sort of fan out this way, so it's good. So we should be able to get this in, and then obviously the tanks as well. See how Luke's getting on. Ronnie's welding the gates. How are you getting on?
Ronnie's just with the extension.
Sorry?
Ronnie's just with the extension.
Is it better with that?
Yeah, it's fine for him up to like there, see?
Oh, boss. Sounds? That's coming out.
Yeah.
That window's getting cut out.
Is it?
Yeah. Sounds? And then just try and just grind any stuff like this off. Watch out. Oh, don't walk on that. That can go inside. Put that inside, it's a brand new sheet. And these, use them on the next ones. Right, yeah, just get that sign off. So, won't shut with that thing. Clamp. What we've got Ronnie doing is, I was saying to him when I was shutting the gate, it was like where these sit, it wasn't sitting right, so I've asked them to weld a plate on there so that when we get the locks, they just slide in perfect. I haven't got to like fight with the door to get it millimetre perfect. Here we go. And stop someone trying to grind the pin off, which also helps. So it's helping that, and then you're going to put another one at the bottom, aren't you? Mark that out there. Lovely. Nice. Back on the student job. How are you getting on? Oh! Are you cutting out for the soil pipe? Does it fall in between?
Yeah, just a one another joist.
Hoping. In the middle of a joist? Or in the gap?
Yeah, literally one joist there and...
Ah, right, yeah. So? And you got the roof windows in? You getting these on? PPE, nice.
Yo.
Lovely. What's next? Studs.
Yeah, get them in, get a studs done and then...
I'll order the EPDM for the roof today, so that'll come Monday, hopefully.
When?
Monday. And then I don't know when that... Is that roof window arrived? The flat one? I don't know when that's coming then. Not playing footy with him again, me. I can't even walk. Hey. I feel like I've done my Achilles.
You said you're useless as well.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I've got like 1 millimetre studs on my mould.
You said you couldn't get a kick on the stone page.
Right, I'm going to take this tipper. You don't need anything then. Insulation for there. Insulation for there.
Yeah, so next week will be like start insulating and electrics and plumbing.
Yeah, nice. And the extension. Right, I'm going to go and meet these on the other job, see what they're like.
Oh yeah. Cable wise, is there heaps of fire cable? Is there a heap on
I've got some fire cable somewhere.
container or something?
Yeah, I'm going to have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and get you through that, because otherwise...
4 core as well, isn't it?
Somewhere, yeah. I think they're in the lockup.
Is there stuff still in with
Have a look, yeah. I think there's a box of like odd reels of cable. So we might as well just get them here, get them used. So we're not dragging them round. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
Yep.
So just jumped in this, but I noticed there was diesel on the floor outside, and I've just brought it to Woodcroft Garage, and he's just noticed straight away there's a let me get the key off him and I'll just do a little... Have you got the key?
Yeah.
I'll just do a video of I can't believe it, I've only just fingered it, you see. I only just noticed it, but it would have been dead easy if I just popped the hood and done that. I can't believe how much that's coming out. Because if we were driving that now, that'd just be coming out like that. And he was like, yeah, pop the hood, start it up, and you're ready for this. What's this now? Look at that. That's the pump for the diesel, for the fuel. So, yeah, won't be doing that now. Good job we've got the other tipper, so I'm going to go and take the other tipper, pick these steers up, and then I'm going to try and order these windows as well while I'm there. Sorry to add more jobs to you on a Friday. Very much appreciated. So I'm just waiting. Obviously they're my steels from Alexander Steel. They've got them out on the side. I just paid for them. However, this guy's rocked up and is doing a delivery and he's just going back and forth with pallets out that bloody van, and he's blocking the whole road. So I've been waiting about 20 minutes, thinking he was going to be done, you know, 2 minutes. So hopefully he's nearly done. This just reminds me of stuff that happens that, like, when I'm pricing jobs, I look at it and go, yeah, do that. You just don't think about a van pulling up and taking half an hour out your day. Hopefully not an hour, bloody hell. But yeah, fingers crossed it's nearly done. Alright, just come to Chestnut to get, just done a calculation for the floor for the side extension, and it's 6x2s. So we're just gonna he's getting the top pack now. We're gonna get them onto here so that we can get the first floor in as soon as the block's up to that height and set. Just want to try and have everything there, but I'm going to order the chipboards because I don't really want to carry them now because they slide everywhere, so I'll get them delivered. You got to turn your radio off for a sec though, otherwise we can't, we don't get any money off YouTube if there's any music in it. Don't get the back of your top, you just have to follow me around like that. Right, we're getting up to first lintel light, and then I just dropped off steels. So this one is the one I was explaining yesterday, that's going across spanning this roof window, and then these two steels are going to run on top of that and obviously to there, and we'll either weld or bolt them into this one. So we're just going to knock a hole through here now so that we can see through, and I'll get a level from the existing floor, take 22mm off for the chipboard, and then we've got another wall going here, so they're just going to tooth that in now. And then it'd be nice when we get some lintels on, Mona. Yeah. Have you got your breaker? Do you want to break it all out there? I'll go on the inside if you want. Just want to try and laser across the yeah. Right, we'll try and knock through here now and get the floor out. But now, yeah, we've got everything here now to crack on with it. It's just obviously see how high we can get the brickwork up, and if you need anything else, I just need to go and order the lintels front and back and the side one. So I'll get them dropped off today so they've got them. But yeah, looking good. And mix knocking out so that we can get a level through to the stairs inside. So I'm back at the yard and Phil's done well on the digger. He's got all the way down. Luke, Ronnie's done it half a day, so he's gone now. Luke has sanded all this. Hey Luke, just knock these bits off as well. Sound? And then just once you get the big bits off, just start painting it, because I feel like it's one of those, once you start sanding it, it'll end up being a bigger job than just get bits like that. Yeah, but like just do that, look, just do that, because this the fella reckons this primer will bind it, and then the next one will, so it's just getting the actual flaky bits off. Quite annoyingly though, Ronnie rang me and was like, which paint are we using? I was like, the primer, and he went, he thought it was red because it says obviously red oxide on it, but it's red oxide, but it's not actually red, it's a grey primer. I'm just watching Phil doesn't tip the digger. There we go. However, it's the primer's grey, but we ordered 2 primer and 2 white. So I was saying to Ronnie, well, 2 of them are grey, 2 of them are white, and he's saying all 4 of them are grey. And I was like, what are you on about? And I was thinking, God, I'm thinking, what's up with Ronnie here? And I've come here, and the company have sent me 4 grey. So apologies to Ronnie, although I didn't say it, I was in my head thinking, you know, they can't all be grey. But yeah, so the company are going to send out new 2 new white tins next week, Tuesday. I've just spoke to the ecologist, and he said once we expose the roots, we need to cover them in hessian and keep wetting them so that they stay wet and moist. Otherwise, if we expose them and leave them for too long, they can it can like obviously have an effect on the tree, obviously stop it from getting nutrients and stuff. So obviously we don't want to do that, so I'm just going to go now and wrap these in hessian, and we'll soak them so that they're wet, and then the ecologist is going to try and come out next week when he can. This is the one from the council, so hopefully he comes out, can see where the roots are and says yeah, right, okay, and we can measure them, map them out. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably do a diagram and draw it out and have a sketch to say, right, you know, are you happy that, you know, these are the measurements and stuff, and that's where we compile. And although we've hit our ground like quite shallow here, which is good, it's just obviously the back end which we know it dips off. Right, I'm gonna get this hessian, and then it's just hard, and I wanted to try and get all these free painted. That one looks better. They look better in white though. I wanted to try and get all these free painted today and glue the rubbers on. So this afternoon now, I'm going to make sure that we glue all these rubbers on, and then that's one big job ticked off. Right, so what we're doing is, obviously this is where Phil's just dug underneath the utility hut there, and now I'm going to drill through. I was trying to find the core drill bit, but I can't find it. So I've got loads of them, but I just can't find stuff where it is. So we need the yard to get everything together. I'm just going to drill through and just get it up into here. And then what we can do is put the ducting in, backfill this. I'll have to get some pea gravel. And then we can go to, I was just saying to Phil then, the gate slides open here, so I can't put anything on this wall because obviously the gate needs to go to there. So me first sort of Phil's just getting the ducting bit. So my first sort of electric point can be like, I might as well just put one here, mightn't I? In the middle of the yard. Yeah. So if you want to put them here, so if you can dig enough to get that square in, yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll bring a ducting up there against that wall. And then that way I can get electric and water on that wall. Sounds just jumping in, just throw any of these bricks out, and because that's pretty level there where you've dug, isn't it?
Good idea, aren't it?
Not bad. Yeah. Mine's a bit bumpy, you know. That's the hard ground over there.
That's all blue. I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah. So if you can get that sort of in the middle of.
Wait, here by this post here somewhere.
Yeah, but I'd come.
Yeah, off the post, but around this area,
yeah. Hey, it's deep, that trench.
Yeah, it's quite deep, aren't it? Yeah. You like just jumping in there.
Yeah.
So simple.
So yeah.
It is jumping in, so jumping out.
So we'd say we're in the middle here, aren't we?
Yeah.
So somewhere here.
Yeah, alright.
And then what we can do is roll the ducting out, cut it, get that bit in.
But hasn't it got string through it to go all the way through so you can feed your things through?
I don't know.
It has.
Is it already got some in?
It's got string in there already, so we start cutting it then.
I'm going to have to cut it to get into them.
Yeah,
that's the point, isn't it? Yeah. Chance? I am ready to totally give up on this hole. So, I've got the ducting into there. And... oh, that is 3 pieces of this thing stuck. So, you've got the drill bit that's gone through. So, you might not be able to see, but there's actually light coming through those holes now. And I've got one stuck, and then I tried to use another one to get the other one out, and yeah, I'm having an absolute nightmare here. And it's 4:30, everyone's belling me, everyone's ringing me, and I'm just like, oh, just wanted to get this bit done and just backfill it so we can use it for now. And then I've got to wait next week for the fella to come and look at the things, and then we'll have to, just trying to do stuff too much at once. But I'm going to try and get this out now. Oh my god, this has been one of the worst jobs I've decided to do. Look at that. I remember pouring this slab. I don't remember making it that thick. Oh, but finally, that's boiling hot, Jesus. with concrete, it's got to have somewhere to go. So that's why I was drilling holes. But I didn't realise it was that thick. Obviously my bit isn't long enough to go right the way through. But as soon as that broke through and it had somewhere to go, that bottom bit broke out easy. Well, I'm not going to say easy because it wasn't, but I don't even know how long I've not even wearing my watch, so I just want to get this in backfill so that we can still use this bit. And then I can't even remember whether I'm going to put another ducting in and pea gravel it, so it's a bit double work, but or whether I just leave it with the soil on and know that it's my yard. Nah, I'll do it properly. Right, so I'm going to get this ducting in and push this back in so that no one falls in the trench. And then I'm on here tomorrow, so I'm going to see if any of the lads want to work tomorrow. Oh, I am absolutely done in. I don't know what time it is. It's 6 o'clock. But we've got this bit thingied back. I mean, we're gonna have to scrape some of that off anyway to put the hardcore and the flags down. So more work, but we've pulled out any. So this is like the old slab. We thought we'd crushed most of it, but there was like a 50-60 mil slab across the whole yard, and obviously we pulled it up and crushed it. And then look how many bricks we pulled out of this trench. I've just wrapped Hessian around the... Oh, honestly God, I'm done in here. I've got to go to... I'm meant to be going to bar 54 now as well to fit 6 new toilet seats, but I don't know if I can be... I don't know whether I can or not, or whether I just go home and do it in the morning, but then I'm coming here tomorrow morning. I've just soaked these with the hose. So these are where the roots are, so there's 1, 2 there, and then there's one further down there that I've put 2 boards either side and put some soil over and wet that. And then yeah, it's interesting that there's no other roots between there. Obviously that one doesn't seem to have any coming in this way, but I think the reason for that is because the ground there is rock hard. So that's why these roots are so shallow, because you can't get the digger. What's that? Just a piece of rebar. You can't get the digger like past that ground. It's just literally like clay, hard ground. So I'm guessing obviously the trees just chose the easiest path to do its roots. However, here you can see it goes a bit deeper, and we found another one there, so like a big one there. So that's good that we found them, and obviously been careful to my metal bin. I need a bigger metal bin. That's where I need my operator's license, and then I can have a bigger one, because this is probably obviously bigger than we had, but already it's getting full. And then I need a bin. Can't wait to get this beast hooked up. Look at that. Oh, and then while I'm here, I'm going to measure this gap, and I'm going to get some signage on. So, and I need to get order one for this as well, because I think it's nice. Oh, there's my alarm to say don't work on the digger past that time, which I'd stopped anyway. So that's me 6 PM alarm. I don't want to annoy the neighbours. So, but there's a nice space for the logo. I always feel like if I'm towing this and at the front here, anything else? Maybe like the odd little bits. If I'm towing this, like I always think if I see a builder with a digger with their logo on, I think, oh, you know, they're obviously doing well, taking the job serious, and you know they've invested in stuff and they own that digger. It's like good advertising. So stuff like this, people probably think we've hired it. So it's good to obviously get logos on it and make it look thingy. And obviously if someone tries to steal it, it's got an annoying sticker that won't peel off on it. And he's doing it on the trailer as well. However, I did look to order it on the trailer. There's just nowhere to put it. because I was going to put it here, but this just gets scratched to death, so there's nowhere really to put that other than the back here. I was thinking that'd be a good spot. However, is that going to get squashed with mud when it's getting used and just pushed out? I don't know, yeah. I wanted to get all these EPDM. They've sent me a new one for that one over there. However, I think that's outside mine now, and then I've got to wrap this one up and get it ready for them to pick up Monday. So they're going to send me one that's 10 centimetres longer. But yeah, that's what we need. There's the trailer all painted up. So, do you know what? I feel like I've done the right thing here. We're going to paint them white UPVC doors and windows. They're going to look spot on, aren't they? All new roof, new trims, all new. So I've decided, I spoke to the fella yesterday. I'm just going to renew all of this so that it's all, you know, nice, easy, oiled up. And let's have a look. Let's have a look what my spotlight looks like. So I was thinking of having 4 spotlights. Well, I was thinking of having more than 4, but at least 4. But yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? So when you come in the winter and it's like times like this, you can hey, look, I'm on the sunbeds here. And unfortunately, I am going to sell this. So if you know anyone who does want a screener, a crusher screener, literally works fine. We've got spare belts, we've got spare crushing blades for it. It's 7.5 kilowatts, so you can hook it up to a domestic consumer unit, and we've got like a little mini board of it where it's got RCD protection and overload protection. Oh, look at it. I look at it sometimes and I just think, oh, what am I doing? Right, I'm gonna go and get some food, and maybe I'll go to bar 54 and do them toilets, because I'm gonna be here tomorrow making use of this hire the digger and get those tanks in. I'm gonna text the lads, see if anyone wants to work. Right, have a good weekend, everyone. And please do, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And apparently YouTube does this weird thing where it unsubscribes people. I don't know why. I don't know if they do it to see whether you subscribe again. For the algorithms. But yeah, have a good weekend. I'm back. So sat down. I had a shandy on Smithdown Road. Paid all the lads. I literally, it's so weird to think this is obviously how business goes, but it is my fault. I was saying obviously about chasing invoices, and obviously my fault not sending them on time, and then obviously moving money about. We've just had a very material heavy week this week, and I went down to literally like £100 in the business account. I was putting money in for my savings to keep jobs going. However, I've just worked out, I think we've had like a 25 grand Friday, which you can see why I've been so skint, because literally I've had to like fund the last 2 weeks of materials and labour to then get paid obviously today. But yeah, it's like I haven't missed any direct debits out my account, which is good. But yeah, you've got to manage it better. But because we've got the yard, I am chipping away at savings and stuff, so that's why we're in this position. And then obviously just not forecasting how heavy this week was going to be. But yeah, I can relax a bit now until next week when it all starts again. But no, we should hit a few milestones on the extension now, and then the student job going well, and then I'll get Mick back onto the knock-through job. That should be, I reckon that might be finished in like a week and a bit, because I think Mike's going to do the kitchen, he's going to fit it, so we just need Mick to do the flooring and the bathrooms. So I'm going to say like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then I'll have them back then, and we can maybe look at either doing some other jobs or just cracking on with get more labour on the jobs that we are on. Right, as you can tell, I'm on the way to bar 54. They've been ringing me about they're opening tomorrow, so I'm gonna go. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I'm gonna go to Erskine. Oh, I can go that way. Can I? Yeah. I need to go to Erskine Industrial Estate. I keep going to look at my watch. Before 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock, sorry, that's when it shuts. So it's 7:30 now. I'm not going to make them. Right, next one will be me fitting some lovely new toilet seats on these toilets. So, just at my second home. I've just picked up 2, 4, 6 new soft close toilet seats. Let's go and get these on, and then I can enjoy my day tomorrow on the yard and the other extension job. Right, all done in 54, and that is me. I'm gonna go home. Well, I'm gonna go and get some food. Actually, look how dirty my window is. But yeah, like that is it. No more call outs, nothing. I'm gonna get food and go to bed. So have a good one.